Hey guys, this is Man Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is episode 93 of our Big Blue Blob playthrough of the Millennia in the Making game. We're France, and we're not at war with anybody. We are just saving up some administrative power at the moment to core Rashataburi. Just, where is it? Ah, right there, that one right there. And, yeah, just chilling really. We're going to have to sort of leave things alone for just a little bit in time. I am going to come down here and we're going to ship this army across here to make war with Majapahit to try and take all of its shit. Excuse me. But we basically have truces with everybody and they're all coalitioning against us on the mainland here. It's a big coalition. The only ones that aren't in it are Aceh, Champa, Majapahit, and Japan, and Manchu. Truce with Manchu runs out in a year, so that'll be a good target. But everybody else is either vassalized or truced. Champa we're not in a position to declare war on yet, and Aceh have like a 10-year truce with us or some bullshit. Over here we do have the Aztecs, as well as the Asaj and Choctaw. And the Incans, of course. The issue there is that these guys, colonial nations, are starting to accrue war exhaustion. So that's pretty much a, I'm pretty sure it's a direct correlation, but they're getting war exhaustion. It's not pretty. I mean, California in particular has some, it's got 0.97. It's also overextended, so there's that. So we want to kind of leave off the wars for a little bit, because otherwise they automatically join in and things tend to get shitty. So we just leave it the hell alone. We're also going to cancel our cultural unity thingy. So we're going to get rid of that. Gives us a little bit more diplomatic power, which we will be using to integrate some of our vassals. Yep, of course, Turkestan was sowing discontent, etc., etc. And we're going to just wait on increasing our technology levels and that sort of thing. Ah, good, so we are coring places. Got a bloke home from Manchu. What's he doing there? Fabricating? Probably fabricating. Well, we don't really need to do too much here. We've probably got our... Yeah, we've got our trade conflict Casus Belli, which will be wonderful. So we don't really need to do anything there, because we're not trying to take them, we're trying to vassalize them. And I think we should be able to do that fairly easily. I don't think Shun is ever leaving the coalition, but Mauritania... While Mauritania don't like us, they have a fairly low aggressive expansion against us, as do Turkestan, comparatively speaking. So I think we can just sort of leave them. Just checking to see if we can fabricate anything anywhere. Ah, Japan. A whole lot of stuff in Japan. Now we better keep an eye on Korea as well. It's still there. When the month ticks over, so that should actually have our overextension to be a pretty controllable amount. 57%, that's not bad. And as soon as the month ticks, not only do we now have another self-sustaining colony, but, well, that's underway. And I'm going to focus into admin. Our next heir is very good at admin, but our current one is shit, and I don't want to wait for that to happen, so we're just going to get as much as we can and spend up big. Speaking of spending up big though, we have a massive income. So how are all these colonies doing? They're coming along. These two have people in them. Where's the other one at? Ah, over here. Yeah, you know, I think we can actually speed things up a little bit here. These natives aren't that restless. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That is. So give these guys halfers. I'm not going to take these guys out because these guys, we want those to happen fast. But I'll take the guy out of Daloga Bay. Dump him into Greater Namakwa Land. And then as soon as he gets there, we'll take him out and put him into Natal. Just to get these colonies going. We need to spend military power. We might as well buy this one. I mean, honestly, the military buildings don't get as much that we really need, except for a couple of places in there. Jeez. I mean, I don't really need level 3 forts all over the place. It'd be, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but there's not too much of a point to it. Just put them all over the subcontinent. We don't have enough of a rebellion risk to care in a lot of places. And, well, the armory and etc. Oh, well, I was doing up Britain. That's right. I remember things now. Don't mind me, it's been a hell of a week. Okay, so that was regimental camp. What about the arsenal? Yeah, we've got a few places for that. The islands as well, yep. So the arsenal is giving us more force limits, which again, that's positive. And the conscription center will help out there as well. Very nice. Perfect. And also the next level of technology is going to give us our grain depot, of admin tech that is, and the grain depot gives us more force limits and less maintenance, which is going to help out because, well, hey, we're below our thing now. So yeah, let's just buy that real quick. Thank you. I don't think it's going to let us build it. Not yet. Give me a change of 1 month and it will. Very strictly speaking, we should also be building these trade value things here. Whatever. Good times for all. He's going to be like a year before he gets there. I'm glad we keep on getting these investment things. They're good. Casus Belli against Manchu will run out in 24th of December. That should be fine. Yep, our truce expires in October. So we'll be able to hit them up. And they're not allied with anybody, so, well. As the good Lord says, fuck them. Let's put them out there. Come down here, you guys can come down there, thank you. Let's see how our buddies' war exhaustions are going. Keep him then. California, yeah, it's come down quite a lot actually. It was at 0.96 or so, now it's down, yeah, it'll be under control. We got a guy back from the Aztecs, what the fuck will we do? Oh, I think my headphones just died for a second. So what I said was, are we fabricating? Must have been. Not that we really need to. I mean, it'll be a colonial conquest anyway. The, yeah, it shouldn't really matter too much. What's this one doing? That's coming along. Once we get that one done, we can just leave that all alone. Really, guys? A cute little rebellion happening down here. Can I sponsor them? Because that'll make me friendly to them, and maybe if they take power, which looks like they're going to, well, I'm hoping that they'll be nice to me. You never know. So they just supported their claim. Yeah, it doesn't look like that did anything for me. Oh well, all good. I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, we need to send a guy back to Korea. Get that last fabricate on. Yep, fair enough. So we've got the diplomatic slot, so we're all good there. Just waiting for the 1st of October. Which is now. It's a trade conflict, which means we've got to blockade the ports. Well, let's see how we go. Blockading the ports should be really fucking easy. In fact, we're already doing that. Do have quite an army all of a sudden, but, you know, shouldn't be too much of a problem. They'll be untrained. Yeah, blockading Beijing is giving us 10 points alone. Gonna let that army sort of wander around. Our Oirat buddy's gonna come in. Just see what happens. And while we're doing that, on the boat, over there. Thank you. Really should try and find Australia. Oh, it looks like Lan Xang is at war with these guys. That's a shame, because Lan Xang will win that, and I can't involve myself. Oh well, gets rid of one partner in a coalition. And if I weren't truce to them, if I could declare war on one of them, then the other one obviously couldn't join in, and it'd be, you'd be able to get 2 wars out of it. Which would be nice, but you know, we can't do it, so whatever. Oh hey, what do you know? We can either get a diplomatic insult on the Pope, or plus 60 opinion with all of our buddies. And some people who aren't our buddies even. So plus 60 opinion is amazing, because that should theoretically help some people get less pissed off with us, and also boost the opinion of some of our vassals. If only that damned reputation sabotage thing would go away. I get the feeling that once I deal with what do you call it, Turkestan, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But well, we can only kind of see, can't we? Alright, I'm gonna go deal with this army, it's annoying me. Where are they going? Dornogovi? Really? Where the fuck is Dornogovi? Oh, they're going to... Right. They're gonna come over here and try and attack the Oirats. That's fine. I'll win the war while they're away. Is our Conquistador? Nope, he is not assigned, so... What I'm going to try and do is something a little cheeky. You guys can have the Conquistador. Thank you. Head down there. You guys can head up there. Hop on the boat. Coming down to the Wallaby Plateau. We'll find Christmas Island at the very least. January 31st. Tomorrowland is self-sustaining. Add it to the trade company. And then we'll keep on coming down. Now he's made it there, so we're going to withdraw him. Yep, thank you. And then put him over there. Alright, looks like we found Christmas Island, very nice. Get back on the boats. One siege over. And let's go see if we can deal with these guys. Probably won't get there. We will now though. And we may not even get a river crossing. Or we may be able to fight in the desert, which would be amazing. And I'll have to deal with those guys in a bit. Back on the boat. Let's go walk on over to here. We've got supply in the area. Basically what I'm going to try and do is land them onto the part of Australia that you can't land on. So it'll be all like, oh hey, you can't land here, but here's what's there. I'm not too sure if that works, so we'll find out. If not, we'll start moving him into like Papua New Guinea and that sort of thing. Here's the battle. That was a siege of Laodol. There goes the battle. Clear victory. So, how much is it going to be for... Wow, really? Dick move, guys. Well, I'm going to make them release Mongolia, I think. Because I can't get them to release... Well, I can get them to release Ming. I wonder... I can get them to give that one back to the Oiro. That's a good start. But I need to get rid of, like... I need to get rid of a lot of shit. We're going to take them all and then see what we can do with them. Very annoying. Can't even force vassalize them. Probably because we gave them all of that land as well, which makes it doubly upsetting. No, it's not going to let them move that way. That's alright. I don't think there's a colonizable part up there, but if we head up to the Sea of Banda, we should be able to start landing on things. Did we complete all the fabricates there? Yep. There are some Catholics running around in Korea. You know what? Let's support them. Support our ideological brethren. What sort of rebels do you have here? Peasants. Fabricate claim. Yeah, they took the whole damn thing. Oh. That's fine. Okay. This army will go there. And there. And there. That's part of Timor. So they'll do like that. Nice and easy. you. Your commander isn't needed there anymore. Great. Siege of Shengdi. Let's help out our buddies, the Oirits. I mean, I might as well just take land off them, to be quite honest. I don't want to, because, you know, that requires an expenditure, but, well, if I have to, I have to. Looks like they finished a little exploration for some reason. Come on, boys. So what would actually be good right now would be if one of our generals died. Not the Conquistador, but one of the other generals. If they died, that'd be nice, because then I could just hire an explorer and would go and circumnavigate Australia. I'll go to that one last. I want to go there. I'm not planning to colonize all of these little islands, because they're a pain in the arse, as I have said on many other occasions. A spare diplomat, because I'd like to support those rebels right there. Shame we can't do much other than just support. Alright, so that's the lot of them. Let's see what we can do. After we destroy this navy which is coming out. Sorted. Right, we need a diplomat. We'll have one in 60 days. Okay. I guess we wait. So there, then there, then over there if you can. Is that the lot of them? Except for Ratchet Bury? Yep, and it's almost done anyway. Nice. Yeah, looks like those peasants are going to get, or those nationalists are going to get absolutely stomped. Shame. Nope. Alright, look, we do need to send a guy back to Japan to fabricate, so we'll do that before we peace out with these losers. Ah, looks like our guy got to Natal. Wonderful. So those are all still fine. I do need one over there. So, recall. Yep, sure, cool story. And go. Bloody peasants. Right, let's see what we can do with these idiots. So yeah, definitely can't vassalize them. Could get them to change to Ming. That would give... I'm imagining that that would give us a lot of stuff. We're going to make them give the Oirits that, but I just need to check something. So that's Mongol Catholic. They're Mongol Buddhists. I wish they weren't Buddhists, it'd be easier to deal with if they weren't. Let's see. There's a Manchu, Han. Nah, I can't do anything with that. So, all I can really do is give them that, which I'm gonna do. It'd be good. They can have it. So let them have that. But then I can't release Ming. What I want to avoid here is just not being able to do anything. If we just release Ming, but they have the same modifiers against us, then that's not helping us at all. You know? So clear the offer, but if we take stuff, then we're going to start to getting more aggressive expansion. Which, to be fair, is mainly going to affect Shun, who are going to hate us forever. I think I'm going to roll the dice. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so get these guys out of here and out of here. How much do you like as Ming? Yeah, you know, that's not too bad in terms of the border friction and all of that sort of shit. We're too technologically, they're fucking Chinese. God damn. Well, guess we gotta wait 13 years before we can attack them. We offer them as a protectorate? Yeah, we can. Just need a diplomat. Fuck it, let's protectorate them. Good work, Ming. Fucking not technologically advanced enough, that's bullshit, that is. Ah well, we'll just have to deal with it. Should have probably seen it coming, but you know, whatever. And we can unprotectorate them, it'll just cost us some stability, which is fine. There's the core, and now we can abolish slavery. So what that'll do is it'll reduce our missionary strength. Don't care about that at the moment, we're mad strong with that. Okay, so this is for the next 10 years. -1 missionary strength, -5% tech cost. Oh, just hit the microphone. And then for the rest of the game, we get less tax, less stability cost. Done. And all of our slave provinces will now stop being slave provinces and will now produce a different good. So we will lose the trading in slaves bonus, which was a tariff thing, and we will get a ton of these events, which are literally just saying what I've told you. We do also need to convert Ratchetbury to the proper religion. So yeah, apparently we had a lot of slave provinces, or slave producing provinces, but that's fine. Some Apache nationalists, I will handle them. We should probably also handle these guys for our bros. All right. Who's next on the list? Ming. So Ming's truce actually expires earlier than predicted, in only 5 years, which coincides with Turkestan's truce. So I'm kind of hoping. I mean, they're sabotaging our own fucking reputation. I'm going to send a bloke to Turkestan to improve relations. I'm going to do the same with Mauritania. May seem a little bit counterproductive, but I'm hoping that just by doing that we might be able to get them out of the coalition. Anyway, Macolt and the 5% tax. When Jean-Baptiste de Macolt, probably mispronouncing that, became Controller General of the Finances in France in December 1745, a little bit ahead of his time here, he found the country on the verge of bankruptcy. Neither the aristocracy, nor the clergy were paying the general land tax, the taille. In 1749, Macolt tried to reform the system by proposing to substitute the old tax of a tenth, which many of the clergy and nobility evaded, with a 5% tax, without exceptions. The proposal was met by such loud protests from the clergy and the nobility, which cited their historical privileges, that Macolt was unable to see it through. Introduce it for all, so for 20 years plus 2% national revolt risk, and plus 10% national tax modifier, and we get 23 noble regiments rising in Stockholm. Introduce it except for nobles and peasants, which is basically half of the effect, and 23 peasant regiments rising, or don't introduce it, which gives us 1 stability. We have no problem with our income. The only problem that we may have is that we're getting inflation, and that's because of the gold mines. An additional 10% on tax. We're only charging 8% now, so that would massively increase that. Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, I know. All the way up there, that's fine. Give these guys a decent leader, and send them on up. Now, we are over time, but we're just going to wait until the change of a month. Okay, so that's given us like an extra $50 per cycle. From that, it hasn't really influenced our inflation rate. So that's, you know, problematic. I honestly think without massive investment we wouldn't be able to do that. We're going to just handle these nobles, because otherwise it will totally forget about them. Plus revolt risk is going to be a pain, but you know, it should be handleable. We've got armies all over the place. Okay, and let's have our fight. More people mean more taxes, thank you very much. Okay, let's just lose 10 prestige instead of gaining more revolt risk. Battle of Stockholm is over. Get these guys back over here. And we're going to call that an episode. So, as usual, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.